Hi, my name is Mark Gannon. I'm the CEO of UK Coaching. UK Coaching is there for the coach. We believe that great coaches make a difference to people's lives and communities, and just like the coaches are there for the participants, we're there for the coach. We have changed our office space because we were 3 separate companies and we were almost in 3 separate parts of our existing building, and we wanted to be one team so that we can bring all of our services for the coach together as one team. The centre of the floor space is absolutely my favourite place, the breakout areas. So this particular area that we're sat in now, in terms of people coming together to sit and chat and collaborate, the amphitheatre where people can present, and probably the 2 meeting rooms that have got a real nice feel to them, that just a bit more snug for smaller project work. The best benefit to the whole plan is that it is flexible, in that you can work in isolated places on your own for a bit of quiet, you can come together to collaborate, you can actually work with different departments, different teams, because everybody's fluid. So I think the fact that it is flexible completely, even in terms of the workstations, allows everybody to move around and better understand each part that everybody plays. The design for the space that we've got, compared with the 12,000 square foot we had down into 5,000 square foot, is magnificent. I can't think of another word for it. I think the way that the space has been used is just exemplary. Every literal space has been used to the maximum benefit, and it all works, it all flows, it all fits perfectly. So whilst this is part of the breakout space, it's actually just a little bit more cosy, so it's within what I would call a dugout, or what most people would call a dugout, so it just gives a little bit more of atmosphere here and makes it a little bit more private.
So this space allows us to be really agile in the way that we work, so we can do transformational things, we can do creative things. There's lots of different pockets of spaces, lots of colour, lots of real imaginative ways that we can use our spaces as and when we need them.
We really wanted to make sure this wasn't just a work area and a workspace, so what we did, we also made sure that this particular area could be social as well, and particularly out of working hours. So the lights actually dimmed down to make a bit more of an ambient atmosphere, and of course we can entertain guests into the evening. One of the main outcomes was to make sure that we had a space where people were proud to come to work, and also to bring some of our partners to collaborate. And this is one of my favourite spaces, where we get to have people pitch to an audience in the stadium here for some of their new thinking and their new ideas, so that we can chew the fat and work out what's going to work well.
Instead of being chained to a desk in a traditional office environment, what we've created here is different pockets of little places for people to go depending on the tasks that they're doing on any particular day.
We're really busy people, and we've got some people that are on the phones pretty much most of the day, so we were a little concerned about the noise in a smaller office, but fortunately we've got the sound barriers that sit above those areas which muffle the sound, so that we can make sure that we can contain some of that noise travelling across from one area to another. Absolute knocked us out of the park in terms of the imagination and the design and the quality of the pitch that they gave to us when we first heard from them. Right from the off, Absolute have always listened. So through the workshops that we did and the design and the creative, it wasn't like a pitch, it was more like a consultation, an open session where we could collaborate together to talk about what the outcome might look like. And actually a lot of the thinking was inspired by Absolute. So what we wanted, we didn't know quite how to get there, but we were certainly inspired by some of the thought process that Absolute shared with us. The delivery team have been outstanding, and I'm smiling because we can be quite fussy. Everybody can be quite fussy, and we want extra little bits here and there, but the design team were brilliant, and actually again it was really working in partnership, and the imagination and the outcome always in mind. You know, what did we want the space to feel like? What was the purpose of the space? And actually that's where the design then was created around that, and it's come out absolutely perfect. At first I was worried about the space because it's such a smaller space than we've had previously, but actually for whatever reason it feels like we've got more room this time round in less than a third of the space. So it's been a terrific outcome for us. What they've managed to achieve with the budget that was given is absolutely beyond any of our expectations. The added value, the trimmings and the detail have absolutely brought value that you couldn't put on a price tag. We knew right from the off that to do this properly we needed an expert that could take us from the existing facility that we're in, help us find a brilliant development and design team to build the new build for us, and also to find us the new facility itself. I have to say that the support has been outstanding. I don't want to commit Richard to a future of 24/7, but literally he's been available to us 24/7 and nothing has been a problem. The value of having a project manager and an expert project manager on this has not only helped us with the design and the build, but it's also saved us money in the long run, because there were many things that we probably would have spent over and above potentially, or that we would have missed that might have cost us more money in the future. The brief was built in partnership with both the project manager Rich and also Absolute, and between the three of us I think we've really come out with something fantastic. I couldn't support the combination of the two partners together more highly. I think without that we would have missed so many things that we as workers, but not in that field, would have missed. I think with the design team and the build team and the project management, with us with a vision of what we wanted, I think those three things coming together have brought about a fantastic workplace.